So if you're someone who dreams of wearing the uniform and serving India, you know the path to get there can be, well, pretty tough. But what if there was a completely different way to prepare? Today we're going to look at an organization that's basically rewriting the playbook for training our nation's future defenders. And they're doing it all with one simple principle in mind: service before self.
You know, this quote from a highly decorated veteran, Air Marshal M.K. Malik, it just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? It gets right to the heart of the problem. For so many talented, driven young people, the biggest hurdle isn't a lack of passion. It's a lack of resources. The very system that's supposed to prepare them has turned into this high-priced industry.
So when coaching becomes all about the money, you've got to ask, right? Is there another way? A path that actually values service over profit and a person's potential over their bank account? Well, the answer is a huge yes, and it all starts with a really clear mission.
And that brings us right to the core mission of the Vishvasniya Education Foundation. It's built on a philosophy that's as simple as it is profound: service before self.
Okay, so think about this. After an incredible 38-year career in the Indian Air Force, Air Marshal Malik noticed something that really bothered him. He saw these students with the drive, the passion to join the forces, but they just didn't have the right guidance. And at the very same time, he saw these coaching centers making all sorts of grand promises for a very hefty price tag. That realization, that was the spark that started this whole thing.
So what did they do about it? Well, as you can see right here, they laid out a super clear vision to empower aspirants. And their mission? To provide high-quality, completely free online coaching for defense entrance exams. Now you're probably wondering, how is that even possible? Well, the funding comes directly from the founder's own pension and his personal savings. It all circles back to that core value, which isn't just a catchy slogan. It's their entire way of operating: service before self.
But this isn't just about another online class. No way. What makes Vishvasniya truly different is that they've built a complete support system. We're talking an entire ecosystem designed from the ground up for defense preparation.
I mean, just look at how comprehensive this ecosystem is. It all starts with a foundation, of course, the academics. But then it goes so much deeper. You've got specialized SSB training to develop genuine personality traits. They use digital media to keep everyone engaged and motivated. And they build a real community by reaching out to schools in underserved areas. And finally, they're always focused on innovation, with tools for self-assessment and developing that officer mindset. It's a truly holistic approach.
And this brings us to a really fundamental difference in how they teach. This is all about genuine guidance, not just memorizing facts. Especially when you get to the most misunderstood part of the whole selection process, the SSB.
This slide just lays it all out so clearly, doesn't it? On one side, you have that typical commercial coaching method. It's all about memorized answers, rehearsed lines, and exam tricks, which, let's be honest, creates a ton of performance pressure. But then on the other side, you have Vishvasniya's guidance model. This one's all about natural behavior, being authentic, and building real self-awareness. It's about understanding who you are, not just pretending to be the person you think they want to see.
And that's why their approach is so effective. I mean, the source material says it perfectly. SSB is a personality assessment, not just another academic test. The assessors, they're trained to spot who's being real and who's not. They're looking for those officer-like qualities that you develop over your whole life, things that just can't be installed in some 10-day coaching program.
Okay, so if you're an aspirant, what does this path to the uniform actually look like with Vishvasniya? Let's break down the actual services and tools they give you.
All right, first up, let's look at what's on the table. They provide completely free preparation for 3 super important entry points. You've got the Sainik School exams for the younger students, the really prestigious National Defense Academy, or NDA, and of course the Agnivir entries for the Army, Navy, and Air Force. I mean, that covers a massive spectrum of future defenders.
And how they deliver all this is just as impressive as the mission itself. Everything is available through a really user-friendly online portal that works whether you're on a computer or just on your phone. We're talking live classes, a huge library of videos, mock tests, study notes, and even one-on-one counseling sessions. It's all right there.
You know, it really does take a village to build something this ambitious, and behind all of this is an incredibly passionate team. It's this amazing blend of seasoned veterans who bring that priceless experience, dedicated educators, and these innovative young professionals who handle everything from creating content to tech support. They are the real engine driving this whole movement. So when you step back and look at all the pieces, you realize this is so much more than just an educational program. It's really about joining a community, a movement that's built on a shared purpose.
And this right here, this is the core belief that drives absolutely everything they do. It's a powerful commitment to making education accessible to everyone and to making sure that the dream of serving the nation isn't limited by where you come from or what's in your bank account. It's all about giving every single aspirant a fair, honest shot at success.
And we end on their tagline, which just perfectly wraps up their entire mission: guidance with integrity, service with purpose. It's a promise to every single student and, honestly, a challenge to the way things are usually done. It really leaves you with one final thought. What could our nation achieve if every single person with a dream to serve was met with this kind of selfless support?